Alright, so here's the scheme. I kept seeing a whole bunch of these really cool like leather products that look like they'd actually be pretty simple to make. I went ahead and bought a really cheap leather kit on Amazon. And I decided that I'm gonna try to see if I can do leather work. I have never done leather working ever in my life. I found this really simple template online. I'll have a link to that at the bottom of the description. And I just went ahead and started trying to figure it out. I watched one tutorial video, and after watching that one tutorial video, I wanted to see if I could do this completely on my own. Starting out, I cut out the template and went ahead and taped it down to my piece of leather, traced it with little tracing stencil. Again, I don't really know how to do this. Cut out the first little piece, cut out a second piece, cut a little coin to do some rounded edges. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I saw some people grabbing these things and just kind of going around the side to make the sides look a little bit nicer. It's kind of like a sander. I didn't have any of those actual wing tracers, so I just had to do this by hand, which might have caused some issues down the line. But it's okay, making mistakes is fine. That's what we're learning for. Went ahead and did some hand stamping through it, so I didn't stamp all the way through it, I just kind of marked all the spots that I'd be stamping. Went ahead and glued each side. Found out that I suck at using glue. I got glue everywhere, and I tried to keep it off my brand new mat. Glued it down really quick using my ruler. I also saw that you should sand the sides of the leather to make sure that they could stick a little bit better, so I went ahead and did that. Stamped it down, and bam, look at that little wallet. And then went ahead and just went ham with a hammer. So far the wallet's looking good. Now, I have never ever done any type of stitching before. I'm gonna be learning this at the same time that I'm doing it. Oop, dropped it. Tried to figure out how to make it so the stupid line would stay, and that was super hard. Got a little saddle stitcher. I bought this thing for like 10 bucks on Amazon. Poked some extra holes in it to make it easier to stitch. And I started to saddle stitch. And believe me when I say this, this was so hard for me to do. It took me forever to figure out the technique. I kept messing up over and over again. And guess what? It's my first project ever. It's completely okay to mess up, as you can see. The needles kept falling off the string. I didn't get enough line at one point, so I had to go ahead and burn it down and do another stitch. And in doing so, I burned my piece of leather. But that's okay. Making mistakes is totally fine. That's what learning's all about, is just making mistakes. I went ahead, I kept stitching. By the end of it, I started to feel actually pretty confident in my stitching. And I didn't make nearly as many mistakes on the last little bit of the wallet. I think at the end, cut off the string, grab another match. I'd say to do this with a lighter because the match kept causing issues and burning my leather just a little bit. Went ahead and sanded down to make the edges look nice and crisp and clean. And then I used a 120 grit paper on this. Hammered it down because I saw people did that on YouTube too. Sanded it down some more. Did some brandishing. Ooh, I forgot to do beveling. So I then ended up doing some beveling. I have no idea to do this, but it was kind of satisfying to get those little long pieces just to pop right up. Ooh, that looked good. I also saw that you should put a little bit of oil on the side, so I did. Tap, tap, tap. And then I brandished it. Brandished it? Burnished it? I don't know. It's just this little thing. Put it in to stretch out the leather a little bit, my wallet. And bam, there you go. My first wallet. One of those things that just kind of goes to show you that go ahead, try something new. It's okay to fail, it's okay to mess up. In the end, I actually am pretty happy with the results of this wallet, even though I messed up a lot. But I got through it.